guys, Jana here with little Ace. We're just waiting for Ace's new family to come pick her up. And I took her out of her carrier because she was a little nervous and a little uncomfortable. And I noticed how quick we are to react and to come to the aid of these sweet little precious animals. It's just an impulse, a very easy instinct to have with an animal, especially a cute little baby one, but any animal. We tend to find our compassion really easily with animals, and I was drawing some parallels between that and our human relationships. When this little kitten shows signs of fear, I'm quick to react and try to comfort and care for her. So why don't we do that with each other when many of us are experiencing similar emotions or emotional states, fear, anxiety, worry? And I wonder about that. Why often we'll actually attack one another. And I think the biggest reason is vulnerability. Or at least that's what comes to my mind right now is the biggest difference. Is animals don't have egos, they don't have filters, they don't have confusing thoughts talking them in or out of whatever kind of goofy nonsense that we often do. And so their fear or their discomfort is often camouflaged or stuffed away or hidden, and we don't actually see it. What we see is the kind of the weird cover-up act of that. But animals don't do that. Animals just have this open vulnerability about them. If they're uncomfortable, they show it. And I think there's something to take away from that. When I step out there and have the courage to share, I'm kind of afraid because of this, or I'm feeling insecure because of, or I'm struggling with something. I find that invites a much more compassionate response. So getting in touch with how we're feeling, and then taking the risk and putting yourself out there is a harder thing to do as a human being, but I think it's a really important lesson that we can take away from these little guys who are masters of our hearts and take a page out of their textbook. Just a thought. Take care. Have a good one.